Hello everyone, this is Nerd Rage and Chill. I'm Barbarics.
I'm J-Dog.
And I am Naval Joker. And this is our first Overwatch Nerdcast. The two guys that I'm in front of right now play Overwatch. J-Dog and Barbarics play it more than I do. I know the game and I play the game, but I don't play it like religious compared to my Paragon play. But we're just going to talk about some of the things going on in Overwatch and get opinions to actual hardcore gamers, I would say. So first item, the broken game mode Capture the Rooster for this event for the Chinese New Year. Opinions.
It's the worst thing ever.
I can second that. It is completely broken.
Yeah, it's not. I don't even know what to say about it because it's so bad. Like, you can't win the game. It's like both teams always lose because it's always a draw.
Yes.
And as a good example of that is my friend and I. We drew 6 times in a row, got pissed off, and we're like, okay, let's just force draws just to be a dick. So he went and picked Symmetra, and I picked Bastion, and we just played as Symmetra and Bastion over and over again, and forced another 12 draws in a row. So it's just an awful game mode. You shouldn't be able to finish the game unless somebody wins. At least captures the flag once, I think.
Definitely. It should be unlimited. There shouldn't be a time for you to actually play the game at all. It should just go until someone captures 3 flags in a consecutive order. Because I've had games where where our team would capture the flag, and then there's like a minute left in the game, and someone would swoop in and capture our flag, and then draw the game, and it's like, wow, congratulations, you completely did. You undid everything that could have happened. This game mode, you get draws every time. You hear people in the general chat complain about it, and then you go ahead and mess it up. Yeah. It's really frustrating at times.
Yeah.
So how it works? Is there only one flag, or is it like you have your team has a flag, they have a flag?
Yes.
And honestly, the probably the easiest fix is do a mutual flag. Like, whoever gets to that one flag.
It would make it better, actually.
It'd be quicker. You just have 3, best out of 3, and you just have it's a random spot on the map.
I like that idea because that reminds me of I had a storm where the flag was in the middle of the battleground, and people went to the middle and fought, and then whoever got the flag brings it to their base, then it gets returned, and so on. So that would actually that's a really good idea.
And I think it gives an opportunity for all the characters to benefit.
Definitely.
Because you kind of lose the dynamic when you have game modes like this that you choose straight offense, or basically those characters that can just manipulate the win with just spamming turrets and shooting from afar and stuff like that. So I think it would force people to play different ways, and it would just be an added game mode for Overwatch. And because you don't want to make it, I see what they tried to do from what I've seen, but it just didn't seem like it worked out very well.
That would fix a lot of turtling problems people have too.
Well, they had the same game mode in what's it called, Team Fortress 2?
Yeah.
And it didn't work there. I don't know why they decided to bring it into Overwatch, even though it's just a temporary thing for the holiday.
Yeah.
It's like, what? Why would you do that? You know it doesn't work. Why would you do the same thing in a game that's basically a Team Fortress clone, just better than Team Fortress? It just doesn't make any sense why you would even do something like that.
It being a seasonal update and having loot boxes guided towards that, you need to win in order to get those boxes for the arcade mode. It just makes it really frustrating. So, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
It is very frustrating for me. Is one of the reasons why I don't play as much as I do because of this game mode. It just kind of breaks the flow of it, of wanting to get the loot boxes for the new skins and stuff.
Yeah.
So have you guys actually even won one since
Yeah,
I think I've won a total of 4 or 5 of them.
Okay.
I've only won
and I've played probably close to 30 of them, and I've won 4 or 5. The rest were draws or a loss or 2.
Yeah. That would be frustrating.
It's unacceptable.
Yeah.
It's you shouldn't be able to draw. I hate that so much, especially because both teams lose.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
it's just a waste of time at that point. No one gets anything out of it.
Or what they could have done, since it's a successful draw, because that's a draw should never make you feel like you lost. If the enemy team won, then you lost. If you won, they lost.
Yeah.
But if you draw, that means you both equally matched in skill, any possible way you can find. So I feel like if you even gave both teams loot boxes, like, all right, you drawed, so
Yeah,
here,
or
the loot box.
Say
whatever.
because you didn't win, but you didn't lose, it's half of what you would normally get for a win. But just giving you nothing is just unacceptable.
In a competitive game mode, like drawing is kind of like no one really wins, so you all lose technically. It should be something where like who held on to the flag the longest, or the shortest time from grabbing the flag to returning it.
Yeah,
like it should be a race.
Or isn't it like what is it, Warsong Gulch? The last person to cap the flag wins.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they need to determine a winner no matter what. There shouldn't be draws in these game modes, honestly.
Yeah,
it just breaks the fun.
One, not only that, but if you're like you said, if you're offering these seasonal rewards that you're not going to ever get, or you may not be able to get until next year, when they do the event again, what's the benefit? Like you're just causing fans to be angry about not getting that one skin or that one taunt or that one whatever.
Right.
So
yeah,
and
this was my actual because I didn't get the May skin for Christmas, and since this being Chinese New Year, she has a new skin. I was really excited to try and get that skin, but it's just really it's hard to get it when you get constant draws and nobody wants to cooperate with each other.
Yeah.
So another topic for this is characters that should be in the game mode. I'm imagining like there are certain characters that just are not viable in this game mode.
Well, it's more they're too viable.
Okay.
Like the defensive heroes. I mean, it's obviously you can build defensive because you don't want the enemy team to take your stuff, but there comes a point where you have a Bastion and a Torbjorn and a Symmetra on your team, with a healer, a tank, and just some random damage dealer. Like you can sit there and turtle, and they will never ever get the flag.
Yep, ruins the game.
Yeah, like you can't do it because every time you can get on the flag, and every time you take damage, it resets the capture time. Because the capture time is like 2 or 3 seconds, so it's pretty quick. But if you're on a Bastion, you just sit there and just turret them, and they can't get the flag because it just keeps resetting the time over and over, and they just can't get to the get the flag. And it's not fun to play against, and it's not fun to do that either because then just nobody wins.
Yeah, and it's one of those the controlling characters can really shine in this game mode if you really think about it, like those defending characters and Symmetra out of the supports are able just to lock you down and prevent you from trying to sneak in. And I think honestly, when it comes to capture the flag, it should be a quick you got there and you grabbed it.
Definitely
don't give some type of timer to complete capturing.
It slows the game down drastically.
See, if you don't have the capture time, then you end up with an issue of Tracer just zapping in and then zipping out real quick, or Sombra running in and then using her recall.
But then you have to think of how to counter that. That would be more if it was me and I saw Tracer just blink in, blink out, or return, she blinked in and then did a return and then dashed off again. I feel like I would be more willing to accept that as a loss if that was the case than me trying to capture something and I just keep getting shot and resetting the timer to capture.
Yeah.
I think that my anger level would be completely different in those scenarios. I would be more accepting.
More accepting of it. Yeah, I guess that's true. It's just really difficult to balance it. Because
then you have to think about it. It's okay, I'm facing a Tracer. I know she's probably going to do this. How do I counter this? And then...
but a good way of countering all this is...
Junkrat trap. Counters it instantly. Just traps her.
Well, that's the thing. Put a trap right on the flag.
Yeah.
Just done.
I do that anyways in that game mode when I'm playing Junkrat. I just put it there and people, they run up and it constantly gets stuck. And then, because we almost always have a Bastion.
Yep.
Yeah. So he just sits there and it's as they're getting, as the
I remember I did that one of the games we were playing. I just sat there and I was like, screw this. We ain't going to win. We've only got 2 minutes left.
Yeah.
I just sat there and turreted the whole time. It was horrible. I felt bad.
But
we obviously were going to draw regardless. Either way.
Yeah.
Well, and at least with this event, it's going to be over here soon. And hopefully the next event will have a better theme and better game mode for it.
What other holiday is there?
Valentine's Day,
Day.
St. Patrick's,
Easter,
April Fools.
Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do for April Fools. I hope they don't do anything.
Just give you a bunch of loot boxes with nothing.
Yeah,
that is usual. I mean, that's not really a prank. They already do that.
All the loot boxes on April Fools have duplicate items only.
Oh God,
that would
Screw
be the worst
that.
thing ever.
Or it's just skins that actually don't exist.
Yeah,
They're just concepts, and they're like, wait till it actually comes out, and then it'll never come out.
yeah.
yeah,
One
like
day.
really badass skins. And
Yeah.
it's like this
Yeah.
expires after the next day, and it's like, well, fuck.
This is just a trial
Yeah.
skin
Yeah.
for the next minute. Oh, it's gone.
Yeah.
Just trying to get into a match. Like, come on, I want to try this skin.
Yeah.
All right, so next topic, good hero combos. So personal favorites for Overwatch, like great hero combos.
May Junkrat.
Yeah. Anything AoE with Zarya, basically.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Bastion, Zarya, Junkrat, Zarya.
Ana and the Bastion.
Yeah. Then what else?
I mean-
Roadhog, Zarya.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff with
Oh,
Zarya.
God.
Well, you can't forget Reinhardt Mercy.
Yeah, that's a classic,
That's a
yeah.
classic
Yeah,
combo.
Healer tank.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's
And
it's a pocket healer,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
and
And they're both
what-
German.
What is it
Yeah.
with Mercy? The combo of Ana's ult and her DPS boost.
yeah,
Oh, man.
You know her pistol does a lot of damage, right?
yeah.
I've seen people 2 and 3, 3 or 4 shot other players with Mercy because, you have that extra 2 seconds or so after you're done channeling your damage boost where it's applied to you,
Mhm.
and then you get ulted by Ana at the same time, and it's like, and you kill someone.
I seen a video of that.
Yeah, it's really
Three-shotted
funny.
a Reinhardt in the head. Just
Yes.
pop, 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 dead. I'm like, oh, that was nasty.
Oh, okay,
Jesus.
Mercy.
Yeah.
That came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But I mean, honestly, other than that, Mercy, man, sometimes it's hard to land hits with Mercy with her actual weapon. So I don't even bother sometimes.
The bullets fly so slow.
Yeah, I'm just like,
Yeah.
I'll just take the kill.
Yeah.
I'll just come back later. And then defensive, offensive combos.
Defensive would, May Junkrat with the blizzard and then the tire.
Yeah.
I've done that a couple times with the payload,
Mm.
where we just sit there at the end. It's like almost end game. We're almost about to lose, and just pop those 2 ults, coordinate that.
And then you end up winning.
Just wipe everybody, and that's
Yeah.
it. And then you got to wait, and you're good.
And then I know Torbjorn and Bastion,
Yeah.
Yeah.
them being comboed together for defensive purposes.
Just lay 4 of those armor packs underneath the Bastion.
Yep.
Yeah.
And as he's taking damage, just
Yep.
keeps healing him back
Oh,
up.
that's horrible in payload when they're on top of the payload.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
They're
he's just
both.
and it's just it's horrible.
They're both on it, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
you got to turn
have-
in the front, turn in the back. It's
Because I've seen mostly Bastion being in the front, so he'll be more accurate in killing people from afar,
Mhm.
trying to prevent you, and then
Yeah.
just clean up with Torbjorn's turret at the back of it.
Oh, yeah.
That's a nasty combo.
Mm-hmm. What's another... especially if you have, a Reinhardt sitting in front of the Bastion.
oh man, yeah, that shield.
It's even nastier. But I do like it when people stack on the... what's it called? On the payloads like that, because I play a lot of Junkrat, and especially on maps like Hollywood was the one that I remember doing it on. As they're going through the western area of the town,
Mhm.
I was on top of one of the it's like a bar or a saloon, I guess,
Yeah.
and they're all on it. It's Reinhardt, Bastion, and a couple of the other ones. I forget the other heroes, but their whole team was there, and I just pop my ult, and I jump off the roof, and as I'm falling down, I see Reinhardt with his shield up, looking around real quick, trying to figure out where it's coming from, and it's out of the sky. 6 people dead.
Nuked. Awesome.
It was the best ult I've ever had with Junkrat. It was so cool.
And then good offensive combos that you guys either like to see or use or whatever.
Well, right now I've seen, kind of ironically, I've seen a lot of, well, not a lot of, but I've seen people building comps around Symmetra offensively.
Yeah.
Where you have the Reinhardt in front, and then you have a Mercy in back, damage boosting. And then you have maybe one other healer. And Mercy's or not Mercy's, but Symmetra's damage is just stupid.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's horrible.
Like
For support,
you just eat things alive with like that, and then people build their team comps around it, and you can't get past it sometimes. That drives me nuts.
And then you've got the turrets to cushion if they do push back. You
Yeah.
have the turrets if you place them in a really good place. You have those to.
If you're really
cushion.
sneaky about it,
Yep.
know how to place them.
Yeah.
Just like pretty much walk through a room before you even exit it, you're dead.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then so unstoppable combos. So what are combos that you imagine are just unstoppable? No one will figure out how to.
Well, I think the one that I just came up with is kind of like that. I mean, it's not totally unstoppable, but it's just really annoying to play against. I'm kind of glad to see that triple tank is going away. It's not as much in the meta. It's more of 2 tanks and 2 healers now than it was 3 tanks and a healer. Because that was just it's not fun to play against.
Well, it's annoying.
Yeah,
it's super annoying.
And if you're playing in competitive, like it was just like both teams had 3 tanks. It's like this isn't fun.
Well, I think in any game that's competitive, having 3 tanks is just it's just more annoying, and like it's like you don't want to build or figure out how to get around them. So
it's like Paragon when it was still in the tank meta. That's one of the reasons why I didn't play as much during the tank meta. It's just not as fun.
I thought it was fun because I played tank. But I mean, I do understand though. It's like you have to change up your play style to accommodate for the 3 tank.
Yeah,
because you're pretty much facing a wall.
Right.
Yeah.
Trying to beat a wall with a hammer, like it's gonna take a little bit.
Yeah. What are your unstoppable combos?
Bastion and
Bastion.
Going back to Bastion and
6 Bastions.
All the Bastions.
All on top of a payload. You'll never get them off.
Nope. I don't know. Like you can Bastion. He can you can get him if he's a bad Bastion, but if he's good and he's got either an Ana or someone to heal him or keep him good, stable, they're pretty unstoppable. Going back to the capture the rooster, what Barracks did, that is pretty unstoppable, as you can see. Because how many games did you say you were successfully drawn?
We drew 12 in a row on
12
purpose.
in a row. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
I'm sure the enemy team was getting really angry because I do remember them throwing around a lot of Trump memes, trying to get us pissed off talking about Trump, and then they get even more angry because it's like you guys are Hillary voters, weren't you?
Oh man,
because then they flip out so hard.
She want the popular vote.
Triggered. Hashtag triggered.
I just think all that politics shit right now is dumb, but it's just really funny because they say that shit trying to piss you off. It's just like you voted for Hillary, didn't you? And then they just totally explode.
What I'm mad about politics is that we talk about the election, but we haven't addressed the assassination Widowmaker did to the robot Pope.
Yeah,
Widowmaker, we're coming after you.
Damn French people.
I don't watch the shorts. Or
You
any of the
should.
story.
They're actually really good.
They are really good.
I don't know any of the story for any of the heroes.
Well, yeah, like you were I was telling you a story about. I've only played I'm level 10 on Overwatch, and I'm telling more stories than the Barbarics is for the lore.
Right.
Yeah, the short stories are really cool. I like soldiers.
It was somebody messaging me on Discord.
Oh.
So I went to his thing so that it didn't make noise.
You son of a bitch! You're about to get the fucking code, aren't you?
What?
For Wildlands? Or is that to you? Is that a bunch of people in there?
It's a close group. It's mainly us, and then there's 4 of us that are on.
Yeah, he is asking me if I want to code to Wildlands.
What?
Fuck!
What about?
Why can't any of my friends have the code?
Right?
Is he only giving you one? I'm pretty sure he is.
Is he only giving me one? Yeah, no, it's only for me.
Damn.
I'm not sharing, so don't ask.
No, it's good.
Well, that's okay.
The PC code's not gonna work for PlayStation.
I didn't want to have fun anyways.
Yeah, I didn't want to fucking.
I didn't want to have a good time. And,
Yeah.
and
whatever.
Yeah.
Dick.
It'll be cool. I don't know. We'll see if he has any extras. I'll get them to you guys. Not for anybody watching stream or watching the video because they don't deserve it.
Yeah,
obviously.
I was disappointed.
Yeah.
I think it was because I was in the For Honor beta,
Right.
and I feel like they were like, "Oh, he got into the For Honor beta, he won't get a Wildlands con." I was like, "Bitch, I only played like that shit for 2 hours." I got done with that game very quickly.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, people were
It
just
looks cool, but it's all right.
people were just scamming the system during the beta. It was so annoying. But anyway, going back to our topics.
Yeah. Digression, just a little bit.
So arcade mode, game modes you want to see come back.
Well, since I made May, the snowball, obviously, but I like the FIFA one, or the soccer one that they had, Lucio Ball.
Oh, yeah.
That one was pretty cool.
I didn't get a chance to play that one.
It was pretty nice. It was like Rocket League, but you're Lucio. That's it. You use your cannon to
That would've
shoot
been
it back.
fun.
It was really cool.
I do wish that the game modes would stick around, not the capture the rooster, but the rest of them can stay.
not that piece of shit.
Yeah, the rest of them can stay because those were
All
fun.
of those old game modes could come back, except for you capture the rooster.
Yeah,
But
just take it out of the game.
Well, it'd be cool because arcade mode you have 1v1, 3v3, and then what is it, 6v6?
Yeah.
Or is it 5? Or
It's 6v6.
6v6, and then you got mystery, and then you've got whatever seasonal game mode they have. But if they had something where they randomly like funneled out old game modes to kind of like a mystery game mode thing, that'd be kind of cool.
Like it rotated once
Or
a week.
Yeah.
or
nice.
even doing like a random version of the event games.
Yeah.
Like just doing like you'll never know what event game you're going to be playing. You'll play
Like-
the ice ball or the Lucio ball.
You know what would be really fun to see? It's not one that they've had before, but I don't know if you guys know, you can go in and adjust all the settings, like player health and damage done and all this other stuff. It'd be cool if they had a game mode that was just regular Overwatch, but it randomized the stats for everything.
Oh yeah.
That'd be so cool.
You could go in and people would have like 50 HP as max, but they're doing 300% damage, so everything's a one shot. And you don't know what it's going to be each time because like each round it just completely randomizes everything, and it's always changing. Like that would be really fun.
I would also like to see like random abilities.
Yeah.
Like you pick a character and like they'll just grab like a multiple different like abilities from other characters. So you'll have like Roadhog's pole and like
that'd be
Hanzo's
cool.
ult as Lucio.
That would be fun.
That gives me an idea with the the modifiers that you can use for the custom games, allowing players to create custom games and then publishing them.
That would
Having
be cool.
Blizzard, like the game mode you have, or you have a game mode where
Similar
everybody is like has really crappy health but really good damage, or vice versa, and you publish it. And for like the weekend or something, they might choose like a handful of those game modes that you can play as, or you browse through a list of game modes people users have created and stuff.
Yeah, it's like StarCraft 2. They do the same
Yeah.
thing. Like you can make your own game modes and maps and stuff in StarCraft 2 and publish it, and then people can play it and vote on it, and the better game modes get to the top. Like stuff like that would be fun.
Well, I know Blizzard does
Yeah,
that with some of
definitely.
their fan-made stuff that they actually include that eventually as like an official level or official game mode. And I think that would be pretty cool, especially those game mode like modifier stuff. Like you could actually take maps and they give you like the basic cookie cutter, like here's a road with building, and you can like build your own maps and stuff and make them cool looking.
I feel like the arcade mode needs a bit of tweaking to make it really, really, really fun.
Because that should be like the ultimate casual playground. Like,
It really should be. Yeah,
just
because
something to go on to have fun.
I don't have a whole lot of interest in playing competitively in Overwatch because people say MOBAs are repetitive, but when you go into the game and the match lasts anywhere from 3 to 8 minutes max, it's like it's so quick and it gets so repetitive because you play so many games. It just my interest doesn't stick like it does with MOBAs because
those can go on for hours.
You can't play. Yeah, I don't like it when they do, but they can.
But there's more interesting moments that can come up. From it.
And it because it's a little bit slower paced, it feels like you have more time to plan your strategy, obviously, and work with your team and try to figure out what you're going to do.
Overwatch, one bad turn and it's like, oh, I'm dead.
Yeah, like one mistake can lose the whole game.
the turnaround time is really quick, which then makes for very repetitive games where even if
but sadly, I hate to say it, everyone who's a fan of Blizzard, because I love Blizzard at the end of the day, but I hate to say it, but that's pretty much Blizzard's gameplay. Repetition. WoW has repetition.
WoW is repetition.
StarCraft is repetition. And Overwatch is. HOTS is the only one that I'm saying, since it's a MOBA, there's not much repetition really in it. There's still interesting things that can happen, and I mean, it's not to say they're not enjoyable still, but I'm just saying that. I mean, even Diablo, you go through the same story over and over and over.
That whole game is 100% repetition.
Yeah,
it's the grind.
Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with it. It's just that when people say MOBAs are repetitive, it's like, well, and then they turn on WoW. It's like,
it's just for me, with Overwatch though, the burnout factor is so much higher.
Yeah,
because the matches are so quick, and I guess a lot of people they say they feel it they experience it the other way around, I should say. But for me, it's because it's so much the same over and over and over and over every match. I burn out much quicker than I would in other games.
But those are the two types of really, most gamers fall into these two types of categories. Either the impatient ones, so you have the impatients that play Blizzard games, and it's more or less impatience on what they're doing with their time. And it'll be something where it's like, well, this is repetitive, but at least I'm constantly doing something right now. I'm technically progressing through time.
Right. And
then you have players like me who we're patient and we like to strategize. And I don't bash any side of the gamer field, but it's just especially with Blizzard players, it almost is they'll bash anyone else who isn't a Blizzard player.
Yeah.
And it's I don't like boy bands, but I'm going to go play Final Fantasy 15 real quick. It's you're counterproductive to your own point.
A little bit, yeah. I was totally going to say something in the boy band comment, just threw me off.
Bye, bye, bye. You're about to sing for us.
Oh, God. We were talking about that the other day, too.
Yeah.
NSYNC and Backstreet.
I totally have NSYNC on my phone.
God.
I can pull it up right now, yeah.
Dude, that's kind of cool and lame at the exact same time.
Yeah.
Well, you guys were saying I was really white the other day.
Yeah, you are.
That kind of proves it right there. I have NSYNC on my phone.
Oh, man.
I have NSYNC and Tech 9.
NSYNC and Tech 9.
In the
That would be
playlist.
a sick, song. NSYNC and Tech 9 doing it
together.
together. I think that'd be dope as hell.
We need to make that happen now.
Yeah, NSYNC, if you're listening.
Yeah. You got to get together with Tech 9.
Get Tech 9.
It'll bring you back. We know you're 40, but you can still be the
yeah. Tech 9's about the same age, so.
Yeah, it'll work.
You guys
that
are
way.
good. You guys are good. Other than that, looks like we are out of topics. Oh, here we go. The last one. Because you already talked about being updated and all that.
Yeah.
Game modes that should be there. Period. I think this would be probably best if you, out of all the game modes that have been presented since Overwatch has come out last year, what would you say is the game mode that needs to be there?
That's not right now.
That's not right now.
Capture
the rooster.
That needs to stay forever.
Hashtag 2017.
It needs to be brought into the actual game meta now.
Yeah, the meta.
Yeah, it needs to be brought
replace
in
every that would be a good April Fool's. Replace every game mode with Capture the Rooster.
Oh man!
Don't say it because they might hear it and then do it.
Won't affect me. I'll be playing Paragon over there and just be like, whatever.
You guys suck.
These guys actually listen sometimes.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the game mode that is not there, that has existed at least at one point, that should be in the constant roster of game modes.
I did like the May one, but I don't know. What do you think?
I think the May one and the Lucio was cool. What were the other ones? What are some of the other ones?
You have.
I haven't played them. Actually haven't played most of them because when they were doing the events, I just wasn't either playing at the time or during the Olympics, I wasn't playing.
Yeah, they had the Olympic gameplay one.
During Halloween, I wasn't playing. I'm sure they did one for Halloween. I don't know what it was, but I'm sure they did. So,
I can't
remember.
remember what that game mode was because I remember watching videos on it. Because it was like everyone was all on it because of the tombstone hero icons and stuff like that.
Which I hate. I actually don't like the way they look.
With the hands coming out?
I think it's lazy.
I think it's
it's very lazy.
Yeah, it's really lame.
It's like, we could have modeled like this really cool Halloween, but we'll just have their hands sticking out of the ground and we'll use it for every single one.
Yeah. Isn't there one that has the hand sticking up and it's a thumbs up?
Yeah.
Terminator reference?
Yep.
That one's cool, but only because of the Terminator reference.
I can't remember who it is that has that one.
What? Probably Reinhardt.
Yeah.
Or it was Genji.
Might be Genji. I don't know.
The snowball one was fun, but there was just so much salt. There was more salt than snow in that mode.
Right?
I mean, jeez. Like I couldn't get people to play. Like it was fun for me mostly because
salt ball fight.
Yeah, salt ball.
Salt balls. The balls are salty.
Just like how you guys named Capture the Rooster Drawville.
Yeah.
Yeah, Drawville.
Man. There's, like I said, there is a reason why there is no pepper shakers inside the Dorado or Route 66 diner.
Yeah.
There's like 300 salt shakers in there because there's so much salt from Overwatch players.
Yes.
Yeah.
Legend says they had a new one. Every 1,000 more subscribers.
Every time a player rage quits, another salt shaker is added to the restaurant.
From that map, watch by the end of this year, the back of the diner is just going to be a salt pile.
Yeah.
It won't even be a restaurant anymore. It'll just be a salt factory.
The whole video
just produces salt.
Right. The whole video for this should be just an image of that salt meme of what was it? So and so created the most efficient salt mine or whatever.
Yeah.
Donald Trump and SJWs, caused SJWs to create the most efficient salt mine in the history. So that just needs to be the meme right there for the whole video.
Meme.
There's a theme today, and it is salt.
Yes. Overwatch. There's a reason why I'm not playing right now, and I'm taking a couple months of it off because I get so pissed at that game.
I've taken a break too. Recently, been playing a lot of Black Desert Online.
Yeah.
Thanks, Barbarics. Got me addicted, dude.
I got him addicted to an MMO.
He's not going to get me addicted.
No.
Because my mindset on MMOs is just the repetitiveness of MMOs.
But wait until you see this one. That's what they all say.
Yeah. Every MMO
this
player.
One's different.
This one's revolutionized the whole MMO market.
See this one? You click every other second instead of clicking every second.
Right.
Look at the costumes.
Yeah.
Okay, man. No, I know what I play, and I play certain games. I just got out of the For Honor beta, and I didn't play it that long, just because I was like, ain't my game, not my game.
I knew just by looking at it, it's not playing that.
I mean, don't get me wrong. If you love it and you want to buy it day one and all that, good on you, man.
Yeah,
you do you.
Yeah,
but it's not my game. It wasn't even enjoyable in my opinion. That's me. What do I know?
Yeah.
But yeah. So, any final thoughts on this Nerdcast for Overwatch?
I think they need to come out with that game mode I was talking about with all the random stats and stuff. Or that would be fun.
Or or allow users to collaborate and create game modes that are fun and interesting, that keep gameplay not repetitive but interesting enough where you want to come back.
This is what I think. Overwatch should buy Battleborn and just take all the characters from Battleborn and just merge the Overwatch versus the Battleborn. And
I'd be interested to see that.
That'd be pretty interesting.
Yeah, I'd play that game.
Or make Overwatch into more of a MOBA than it is a Team Fortress game.
Yeah, that is something that
I would like to see that too.
Having actual lane, actual MOBA mode.
Yeah,
At the same time, I don't because that might kill Paragon.
So here's a quick conversation though.
Okay,
just a real topic. If Overwatch was a MOBA, name me your perfect team for solo, mid, ADC, support, and jungler.
Oh man.
Okay. I think I can get this.
Let's start with solo lane.
Solo lane, Roadhog.
Okay, mid lane.
Who would be good in mid lane? God, that one's actually kind of tough.
Well, and like, it would be,
I think May would be kind of good.
I think May would be a good character.
Someone
Probably.
who can
Symmetra
block.
would be really good there.
Yeah.
In mid lane.
Torbjorn.
Torbjorn would be
Torbjorn,
really
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Or Bastion. Anybody that
yeah.
can clean house if they
From
really need
afar.
to. Yeah.
From afar.
Yeah.
And abilities, and the abilities would have to probably be
Hanzo.
reworked. Hanzo, yeah.
And Widowmaker also would be
Okay.
good.
ADC support. I mean,
Uh,
default Soldier 76.
I was just going to
Yeah.
say, it has to be
Yeah.
soldiers, ADC.
McCready even.
McCree would get work.
What about Ana?
She's for support, yeah.
Yeah.
Reaper would be a good ADC.
Yeah.
Yeah, die.
Die.
I think those would probably be the best ones for ADCs.
Mercy would be one. Definitely Zenyatta would be for support.
Mercy, Zenyatta, and Ana.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Lucio, kind of.
I
Would
think
Lucio be a jungle?
No.
No, I think Lucio would be a really good support for ganking.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Like
that
he would
yeah.
be able
'Cause
to
he
go
can get
from
in
like bot lane
speed
to
boost.
mid
Yeah,
lane.
that's what I was thinking of more. Not jungle,
Yeah.
but more of like a ganking character.
like a great gank support
Yeah.
that would be able to like get in, get the kill, get out.
Yeah.
Or push back if he needed to because he has that push ability.
Yep.
Mhm.
You know, if someone's having problem in their lane, just kind of get in there, push them back. Kind of.
And then jungler.
That one's really hard.
That's a really hard
Yeah.
one, is it? Winston.
Winston, yeah.
Yeah.
Winston would definitely be one. Trying to think.
What about Tracer?
Tracer could. She'd be a quick one.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
And
could,
shoot.
fit her into the ADC slot.
Yeah.
Junkrat, maybe.
I don't know. I don't know where Junkrat. I think it'd probably go top lane.
Yeah.
lane?
Yeah.
He'd be that annoying like trapper, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
he'd keep further away.
Who else would be good?
Genji.
Genji. Yeah, he'd be good because
Yeah.
he can move quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
What about Sombra?
God, where would you even?
Because
put
she
her?
hacked. She's got that hack.
I mean, she'd be able to do it, but like, it would just depend on how the MOBA actually works. Like, I think most of their abilities would have to be reworked because, like, the only two characters in HOTS for Overwatch is Tracer and pink-haired dude chick.
Pink-haired dude chick.
Zarya.
Yeah, there you go.
The Butch Russian.
Yeah,
lesbian.
yeah. She'd be a top laner too, or a support.
Mm. You know, like, I know Barbarics hate Smite, but I do like the
It's
fact
the
that
worst
they
game
have.
ever.
I know it is worse. But
Like-
the dueling, like the one lane, and
Yeah,
having
yeah.
the two, I think that would be kind of cool for Overwatch to kind of get people
I think
transition
like, just
into
doing
that.
like a 3-on-3.
Yeah, that would be cool
Yeah.
too.
You know, Roadhog would actually be really good in the jungle with the self heal.
Yeah. Well, he'd be
I-
able to play multiple roles
Yeah.
probably.
I had to bring up a character list just to see.
Yeah.
Just to see some ability.
Widowmaker would be an ADC technically.
Yeah, or you could put her mid too.
Mm.
Who else? Diva would probably be a good jungler.
Symmetra would be a good support by keeping people away from ganking them.
Yeah.
Putting up those
Kind of
turrets.
ironically, May would be a really good jungler. 'Cause
Yeah.
she could freeze everybody and just kill them.
But she could also probably play mid. Diva would be probably
Yeah.
a good mid as well. She'd just be a tankier mid.
Yeah, yeah.
Pharah would be. She could play multiple different roles,
You could put her mid, put her top,
or put her ADC.
be ADC.
Yeah.
Probably not jungle.
No.
You could go. Reinhardt would be a good support.
Yeah.
He'd probably be a good top too. Actually,
Yeah, I mean, he could play probably support, top, or jungle.
With his shield.
yeah,
Yeah. I think we covered everyone at that point.
just about. Yeah,
Yep.
Torbjorn would be really good top.
Yeah, Torbjorn. He'd just be annoying.
Yeah, he's always annoying.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we got.
I think that'd be a
everybody
great game mode if they try to add that in. As,
Hey man, yeah.
there. Just as like a goofy side
Yeah,
thing,
like-
not even as like an actual mode, just an arcade thing.
you know, like, fuck it, we killed Battleborn. Might as well be a MOBA too.
Right?
Yeah. we ruin things for everybody else, so we
the
might
only
as well
thing
try to
stopping
fix
him,
it.
yeah, the only thing stopping him from doing that is hurting HOTS. You know, if they were to, because they don't want to. I see what they're doing with Overwatch, and
I think it would have to be like a combined. Well, the only difference they would have to make it is they would keep it in first person.
yeah, well,
As
yeah,
a first
of course.
person MOBA at
Yeah.
that point.
Because I I actually prefer first person over,
Third person?
third person.
Or God's eye view?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I like being in there. I like being able to like move. Like I don't know. I feel like I have a lot more instinct.
Did you ever play Battleborn?
Yeah.
I thought it was like at certain points, if you were a melee character, it's just chaos.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like you don't know what was happening. You're just like pressing buttons and hoping they all work sometimes. And
Was it first person?
Yeah, it was first person.
Okay,
that's why there's so many similarities between Battleborn and Overwatch.
But they lost. Yeah, like the art style is what really like made it very similar.
Yeah,
but the play style is completely different.
Yeah,
but it's just the way they released their game.
Showed it.
Yep.
Right.
And Battleborn just
died.
Yeah. I really liked it, but it just wasn't enough.
Blizzard did that on purpose.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, you know they did.
Well, it was like honestly, it was a big dick move on. It was a smart business strategy, but a dick move.
Yes.
Because like Battleborn was announced for a while at this point, and then all of a sudden from BlizzCon, they're like Overwatch, and then like it'll release 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
Then Battleborn, like choose wisely, folks. Like
it was like shit.
Yeah. And that's where people were like, okay, am I going to spend $120 or am I going to spend $60 on one game? And then most people waited for that time.
Yeah.
They were just like, I'll just wait for Overwatch.
Yeah.
That's what I did, yeah.
I didn't. I chose Battleborn.
Luckily, I had a friend who owned it, and I was able to play it.
It was funny. It was just
cool.
And like, if it was by Gearbox, so the guys who did Borderlands.
Yep.
So they have their humor, their art style, and all that, but Overwatch is way better. Even with failed modes like Capture the Rooster. Like, people will still continue to play. Like, Barbarics here will probably be like, I'm going to take a couple months off, and it'll be actually just a month until the new event, and then...
No, I honestly can say that I was so pissed with it, I almost just uninstalled the game.
Damn.
Yeah. Like, I'm so mad with freaking... It's stupid because it's just a temporary game mode, but it was so frustrating. Like,
you would have thought they would have put more effort.
Yeah, it's like... They just,
like, did they test it? Like...
No, well, they didn't need to. What they did, they just, like I said, they just ripped the Capture the Flag from Team Fortress 2 and put it in Overwatch. And it was the worst by a freaking mile in Team Fortress 2 for the same reasons that it's bad in Overwatch. And it's because it always draws. It's like, why would you do that?
Or just laziness. I mean,
I mean,
I mean, Overwatch is going to confirm hats here soon.
Are they?
Hats DLCs?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Hats.
Hats.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I love that Team Fortress joke.
It's great.
You get hats now.
Now with hats DLC.
We've got loot boxes and hat boxes.
Hat box, yeah.
I just imagine.
Hat boxes cost $4 though.
Cowboy hat on Reinhardt.
Oh god.
Chef's hat on Torbjorn.
Yeah. Oh man.
But yeah, so
that was a good topic.
That was a good topic, yeah. Just to throw it in there, just fuck it, like
it's a good what if.
Yeah,
like
yeah. I think every podcast should have, or a nerdcast or whatever the fuck this is called.
It's a nerdcast.
But so this is where we'll do the sign off because we keep forgetting to do a sign off on our videos.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll start it off. I'll say thanks for watching our first Nerdcast on Overwatch. If you liked the video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And then stay tuned. So we can either split that up or I can say the whole thing.
Yeah, you could be like, just thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. You know,
the usual
that kind of thing. Just do one person.
Okay.
And do it.
Okay, and then it'll be like, and goodbye from, and you'll say goodbye from me, goodbye from you. Goodbye.
So the opposite. Since he started, you're going to end.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, guys, thanks for watching our first Nerdcast on Overwatch. If you like the video, feel free to give us a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We are all starting Twitch channels here shortly. They are in the details below. So it'll be a goodbye from Naval Joker,
J-Dog,
and Barbarics.
All right, keep playing.
All right.
I saluted a motherfucker.